Hi everyone. So in today's video, we will be doing a mini audit of a dental website. Basically show you what to do, what not to do. We'll critique this website a bit, and then we will hop on to our wireframe so we can show you what a dental website is supposed to look like and what you can add to your dental website to make it better so you can capture more patients, right? So let's get into today's video. So this is the website, right? We can see here right now when we open the site, we can see the navigation bar right here. And then we can see the home page, the hero page, right? And then here it has like little contact information, which is great. So this website right here, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a logo, right? So it's supposed to be a picture, a little image of your logo, which we cannot see for some reason, not too sure why, but that's where the logo is supposed to be. It can be there or in the middle or maybe even on the other side if you like. And then here is the logo of the dental practice right here, which is a tree for some reason. Usually you have teeth or a tooth or something about where the practice is from. So maybe it's about that, I don't know. It says it's never too late maybe to visit a dental practice, probably to fix your smile, most probably. That's the slogan of the dental practice. So back to the navigation bar, you have the home page, which is good, right? That's where we are on currently. Then you have your services to see what services the practice offers. So in this video, we'll only be doing a mini audit, right? So we won't be getting into every single page, just the home page. Then you have your FAQs, your gallery, and contact us information. So for the navigation bar, I think that it's great. Apart from it's missing the the logo right here, right? So the colors of this website, I think, are green and blue. Let's say green, blue, white, and black. Usually a website has to have 3 primary colors. This one seems to have 4, right? I'm going to assume green is part of the colors since these links are green, this button is green, and they have a green leaf right here. Then they also use black a lot in the navigation bar and here in this little menu right here for contact information, right? And it has this blueness. It might not be part of the primary colors actually. So it might just be green, white, and black, right? So the hero section, it says quality, affordable dentistry, right? It has a main title, which is good. That's what your website should include. Then in a safe and honest, family-friendly environment to reassure potential patients. So I think you can do more about this subtext, right? To basically tell what your potential clients or anyone viewing your website, you can tell them what your practice is actually about. So I don't think they utilized the hero section to its fullest, right? And then they have an image, a static image of a person smiling, showing their teeth, which is great. But basically, great websites these days have either images that are showing the practice, right? Or the team and the main dentist smiling. You can see the whole face, you can see the personality. So either something like that or a video. You can have a video of your practice, of patients. So some dental practices hire models for this kind of work. So you can have things like that, a professional video in the background or professional images, right? Usually of yourself, your team, and your practice. So a bit of customization is what basically separates dental websites from basically normal websites to like the best of the best websites. So personalization and personality, which is something I would recommend you do for your dental website. So in your hero section, you can have, like I said, pictures of you, your practice, or a video, right? So under that, you have this little contact section, which is above the fold, right? You can call the practice. It has the location of the practice and the practice hours, which is great. So first thing the patient sees is basically how long, what are the operating hours, where it's located, and how to call them, which is great. I did not see this button right here. I instinctively thought it was a contact button, but it seems to be a meet the team button. For me, this is the first time I've seen something like this. So usually a button right here in the hero section, you'd use that to book book an appointment or to contact the practice. So I don't know what's going on there. I would suggest that that would be changed into a book now button or call the practice. I know it has the phone number right there, but that's just very unusual and not something you usually see. So something like that will belong in the navigation bar, and then it can have it, so it'll have its own page where you click on it and it'll take you to meet the team, or it can have its own section here in the home page, right? So after that, we have an about the practice. Here you have a stock image. So you could have used this opportunity to put a picture of your dental practice, right? Or a picture of you and the team, or something like that. Or a person possibly smiling. Then you have a little text here about the practice. So we'll quickly move on. But that's how you can basically improve that. You have a little text here. I assume it's about the practice, obviously, right? But since this is a mini critique video, we will go through this website very quickly. So yes, you have meet the team, which is blue, like here, which is great, right? It doesn't seem to be the same color blue, but you should have matching colors on your website, right? 3 matching colors. So it's basically fine. I wish that the blue was the same, but I can see it's a fading blue over here. So maybe that's why it doesn't look like the same type of blue. So the main colors of the website are probably white, blue, and green, let's say. Then here you have a meet the team section where you have your dentists and basically staff members. So the pictures are in black and white to make this look more modern and not like I guess pictures from the 90s or something like that. The pictures could have been in color, but you have meet the team right there with text on there. So you could have summarized the text or basically removed it and put a button on there. So when you clicked on the button, it could take you to a page or anything like that. But the text is not that long, but text can be uneven. So kind of messing with the look of your website, right? Unfortunately here, there's this big space that wasn't utilized because the uneven amount of team members, right? Then after that, after meet the team, you have, that's the end of the website. So it's missing a lot. It's missing a lot of sections. It basically has 3 sections and it does not have a footer, to close off the website. So I will show you how a website typically looks, right? We'll hop in and see a wireframe of the sort of sections that your dental website is supposed to include, right? It's supposed to have at least 9 sections, 8 to 9 sections. A typical dentist has around 9 to 12 sections, and this one has, I think, 3. The hero section, the about us section, and meet the team. So it's an incomplete website. Then what a more complete website will look like be something like this, right? This has about 12 sections, excluding the navigation bar. So what the navigation bar typically has is the logo. That website did not have a logo, right? So it typically has a logo, an about us link, services page. That website did not include a services page or a services section on the homepage. Practice story, which is optional. Other locations, optional if this applies to you, of course, right? And then a contact us page. So the links that website had, services, FAQ gallery, they're good, right? But some of these things you could have at least included in your main site. So that's what the navigation bar usually has. And then you have the hero section, which includes the title, main title. And then it can have the subtext. It should include the subtext, which tells us more about your practice or what you do, right? Then you can have your contact us or book now, your call to actions. Then you can have a video or an image. We discussed what sort of videos or images you're supposed to have. So I would push you to have more custom images of your practice and your team, right? Websites like that often perform better because potential clients can connect with you better than social proof. You can have a star rating, a Google star rating, or something like that to build social proof. Then after that, you can have your services offered right under that. Then you can have Meet the Dentist, which that website had, which is fine, but let's see, I think it came after the About Us section, which is also okay. So you can have your services section to show the services that you offer at your practice. You can have the Meet the Dentist and Meet the Team section, which builds familiarity, it builds likability and trust, right? So people can see your faces and all of that. Hopefully the images will be in color, right? So that's a suggestion I would have for the practice we just saw. After that, you can have your reviews and testimonials. This can be pushed right at the top under the hero section, or it can be right there. You can have your reviews and testimonials, images, pictures, videos, or some sort of text slide. Then you can have your before and after gallery. So that website, we did not see the before and after gallery, but we did see the link to it in the navigation bar. That's something they could have included in the main homepage, right? That also builds trust as well, as you can see. Then you have your patient info and finance info, if that applies to your practice. So not all websites must have that, but if that's what you'd like to add, you can add that in your website. Then you can have your credentials, logos, and trust badges, right? Affiliations, things like that, if they apply to you. Then you can have your contact information and a map, right? Basically at the end of your website. So just as we saw in the website, they have the contact information right at the top, which is fine. It's not so bad, but typically we put that at the end of the website with a map, and then right at the top in the hero section, we might have a button to contact you, or in the navigation bar, but having that information right at the top is also good. But these are the sections that would usually have in your dental website. Then you'd have the footer right at the end that has your links and your logo again, if you like, and basically where you can add a link to emails, maybe, right? Join where they can give you their email or something like that to close off the website, which was something that the last website did not have. So they missed a lot of these sections to improve their site and to make it look more modern. I would suggest they do something with the colors, right? I don't know, the colors look off. They didn't look like they match that well. But if that's the colors of their practice, which is a possibility that it's not, then when they decide to change their website, if they decide to change their website, they could change the colors. They could add a lot more sections. These sections right here, the footer, map, credentials and logos, about us section, which they had, but they can have pictures of their practice or something like that. So they can add all these sections and then improve the hero section as well, right? The navigation bar, add a logo and so on. So that is the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And if you want to get an audit of your website, there's a link in the description. You can get in contact with us there. Thank you for watching this video. We will see you in the next one.